ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. I'm going to be sure that I draw it nice and big this time.
Oh, is this a house?
It is a spooky house.
A haunted house?
A haunted spooky house. Now, are you going to make very careful lines as you draw the haunted spooky house?
No.
No, because it's a haunted spooky house. It is not an Eichler house. It is not the finest work of Frank Lloyd Wright. It's a rickety old, crickety old house. So, let us use rat lines. What does rat stand for?
Blood.
Right about there. Right about there. I want you to draw your lines right about there. I don't want you to draw perfect lines. I want them rat. Right about there. Got it? Perfect. Rat. All right. Now I'm going to put a roof on the square. I had a talking dog when I was a kid. I took him to a talent agent and said, look, I got this talking dog. Talent agent says, prove it. I said, Sparky, what's on top of a house? Sparky said, roof! Roof!
Oh, I get it.
Roof! And the talent agent said, get out of my office. So I took Sparky and we went outside. Sparky looked up at me and said, should I have said ceiling? Ah, got a little left. There we go. Okay. All right. Let us add windows and doas. Now the difference between a window and a doa is a doa goes to the floor. Windows and doas. But these are not just your regular average windows and doors that you see on a typical Eichler home, as we have in this area. What these are.
Dude, this is so hard.
This is so hard. This is just the same as every lesson we've done so far. Remember when we drew the horse? What did we do?
What? We never drawn a horse.
Oh, we didn't. That's right. When we drew the skeleton. Remember when we drew the skeleton? Was that hard?
No.
No, and it wasn't hard because what did we do? We did one step at a time. Is this house hard? No, because it's a bunch of simple steps. So now I'm going to add sills to the windows because these exciting houses look a lot like the old houses you'll see in downtown San Jose, don't they?
Yep.
Yeah, they have what's called gingerbread on them.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread.
Gingerbread. You're good at cursive. G's not cursive. Oh!
Gingerbread. And gingerbread is all this little unnecessary but lovely ornamentation that they put on the house. There's no particular function for these other than to look pretty. I stayed at a hotel in Milan, Italy. Il Principe.
What?
Il Principe, the Prince. Prince Hotel in Milan. Beautiful old place, and every single window has this sort of ornamentation on it. Beautiful, beautiful place. And we're going to double up on the windows, give them a little more substance. Substance. Boy, is everything I say funny?
Yes.
Okay, I'll go for that. There we are. All right. So that's our doors and windows on the first floor. Now we can go up and do another level of the house. Another level. This is fairly exciting, isn't it? Yes, all right. And he makes it easy, because this is an easy drawing, just by adding another window up here. Some of you probably live in houses that look kind of like this now. They've started making them look sort of like this.
Sort of.
All got another window up here, you can add another roof. Mumbly. And that's how we get to the second story of the house. Now take a look at the other side of the page. Holy cow, there's a great deal of more detail that we add to the house. But again, taking it one step at a time, it's not hard. It is easy peasy, 1, 2, 3 easy. I'm going to add some stairs. When you add these stairs, you have something to look at, right? No, stairs. Maybe the stairs look at you. In Soviet Russia, the stairs look at you.
Nice.
Let's give the house a foundation. And 2 little windows down here. This is a basement. We don't have basements very often in California. You don't need them. So if you've got a basement, it's just because somebody thought that it would be cool to have one. But we don't have storms like tornadoes here very often. So there's no reason to go down into a cellar during inclement weather. We don't bother to have.
I'm trying the another one. I already finished.
What's all the cross chat? Boys, girls, chickens.
They're not chickens.
When the jaws is flapping, the hands ain't drawing much. You, who is echoing everything I say over here?
I knew. What?
Okay, you, my friend. Yes. Fermez la bouche. You know what it means?
No.
It's French. It means close the mouth. Yes, indeed. No reason to comment on every single thing I say. Now, somebody else. What? You. Shh. There's no reason to be commenting on everything I say, kids. I would like for you to focus on your drum. Boy, there you go again. Now, this is a brick cellar, so we're going to add bricks. You start with horizontal lines, and then you add vertical lines. But you don't make the vertical lines one on top of another. You alternate them. Because bricks, if you stack them all on top of another, they just topple over. But if you alternate them this way, it gives them strength. So we want these little vertical hash marks to be between the ones on the previous level.
Right about their lines.
That's right. They don't have to be straight and pretty. Now, I like these little ornaments that he adds underneath the roofs. It's just the letter V and the bottom of the letter U. Right? Just kind of a half circle. And you'll see this again on the old Victorian style homes over in downtown.
What is downtown anyway? So downtown, obviously.
It's the other direction from uptown.
What's uptown?
It's uptown is usually north of midtown. I worked in midtown for a while. I had to take the uptown train to midtown.
What is uptown?
Okay, we have to have a shutter on that window upstairs because haunted house should make a shutter. Shut her. Oh, Mr. Dawson, you're so droll. What does droll mean?
Maybe it's an attic, right?
Droll.
Is there an attic or something? Oh, wow.
There, you can look that up later. And these chimneys up here, chimneys, because it's an old house, they didn't have central heat. They did not have natural gas. They did not have solar power. All that they relied upon was fireplaces, so they had to have a fireplace in every room. That's how they heated themselves up. They did have blankets, but they were scratchier than the blankets we have today. Back in the day, a mattress was stuffed with straw. Except for the very rich. And the very rich would have a down bed. In German, they called it the Daunenbett. Made out of the softest feathers from the ducks and the geese. So there we go. We got our little iron fence at the top because we don't want people falling off. So let's put nice spikes on the fence so that if somebody's about to fall off, it'll catch them. Very nice. Yes. Now, we have drawn house, but it is not haunted yet, right? Right. We have to put haunts into our house, so I will add the spooky skeleton here. I'm going to add a cat over here. If I make a little shiny place on his eyes, oh, is he the cutest little kitty? Yes. Yes. It's all right to do cute on Halloween, goodness sakes.